Welcome to Brands on Tap, featuring trademark applications from the United States Patent and Trademark Office on November 19th. Time to get the evening festivities started with some live entertainment with Sabri, a hip-hop artist out of Tennessee. Best known for his music videos on YouTube, credited by the Washington Post with transforming his subgenre hip-hop music. In early 2013, the positive impact of his work received further recognition and was invited to D.C. to attend breakfast with President Obama. His first album debuted as one of the top 5 highest-selling albums on the iTunes World Chart during the first week in 2012. His lyrics touch on subjects such as love, society, personal struggles, religion, and it's been said that his music transcends politics and religion. Some of his songs carry an underlying message of faith. You come home from a great hip-hop show and you're just not feeling yourself, a little hot under the collar. Time to make use of some Fever Scout. This filed by a company called VivaLink out of Santa Clara, California. This is a connection for thermometers and wearable digital electronic devices. VivaLink is in the business of what they call eSkin. It's a proprietary technology. It's a thin, flexible, breathable circuit that can be worn directly on the skin. Barely noticeable. Reliable, continuous monitoring that's comfortable, non-invasive, and safe. It's continuous biosensing. In fact, the eSkin can be used in a variety of ways. They spin it off into a tattoo for event emission. You can program the eSkin to make safe and secure cashless payments to improve the speed and convenience of your customer's purchase process. Imagine having a programmable tattoo to make payments. A closer look at the Fever Scout is a type of eSkin used for continuous temperature monitoring that reports the data straight to your smartphone. So a busy parent and a kid not feeling well helps alleviate the help. It's comfortable, barely noticeable, and it could be customized for notifications to alert you if the child needs attention, so you could now both get a full night's sleep. Of course, it has history, analytics, keeping a journal, and other features that come along with it as well. So you wake up feeling like, it seems you sweated it out. You double check the Fever Scout and it seems your temperature had remained under control through the night. So you take off the Scout and it's time to climb out of bed and get that sluggish day started. Feel a need for some medicinal remedy with some oHIGho. And this filed by a company called Metro Swag out of Akron in connection with providing information, news, and commentary in the fields, current events related to marijuana and the hemp, horticulture, legal, and ballot issues. So for now, it seems there's 4 stoned in oHIGho. From coming down from a high fever to being high in oHIGho, from climbing out of bed, it's time to climb up from out of the streets. With Blockopoly, this filed by a guy named Brian out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Goes by the name of B. You could see from the image on the website that it's more than a board game. It's not a game, it's a lifestyle. Seems to be a little bit of both. So he provides news and other entertainment that supports the extension of Blockopoly as some kind of lifestyle brand of his making. Well, it seems B is living the lifestyle. As you can see from the trademark filing, that the name and address matches the name and address on this article of a city man arrested in connection with shooting at a targeted teen. B was charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, assault and battery, discharging a gun within 500 feet of a building, and a possession charge of gun and ammo. You'd think with a record like that, he would have called it Cell Blockopoly.
See this nigga, it's coming soon. Blockopoly, bro.
I'm gonna right here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. The #1 spot, bitch, I'm right here. Right here. I'ma stay on top, bitch, I'm right here. Right here. All my real niggas, bitch, you right here. Only the family in my eyes, and bitch, you right here. We right here. We right here.
To climb up from out of the block, you need to look forward, look up, see the future, some dream, vision, purpose. You learn about a conference coming to town. a visionary conference, free admission, a public sponsored event. If not but for a day, you take a chance and sneak out from the block and head over to see Future of Women. This is a keynote address by the person who's filed this name in connection with nonfiction books, presentations, motivational speaking, educational services in the field of fashion, technology, future trends, studies, innovation in the field of futurism and transhumanism. She goes by the name of Miss Metaverse. We're all futurists in the sense that we think of the future from time to time, usually in relation to ourselves, without either the concern or understanding of others and how it might affect society. But there's so many other different kinds of futurists. Those that are concerned about the future beyond themselves. There's the imaginative futurist, the sci-fi authors, the filmmakers, those that develop vision, scenarios, expectations. Agenda-driven and consensus-driven futurists. There are critical, alternative, predictive, and evolutionary types of futurists as well. Miss Metaverse is considered a professional futurist in that she's one who explores change for a paying client or audience who seeks to describe and advance possible, probable, and preferable future scenarios, helping their clients apply these insights, manage change in the organization. Most organizations don't think beyond the next quarter or year. This is about incorporating these scenarios and longer-term planning of how this might affect the company 5, 10, and 20 years out. Well, that keynote address from Miss Metaverse struck a chord in you, opened you up, getting you to see things in new and different ways, that maybe there is a way to rise up from out of that block. And then you run into some Photobuzz. This filed by a company called Photobuzz Agency. They're out of Philadelphia. Filed this in connection with photography services. They are this mobile instant delivery services team that's sent out and deployed to different events to capture it in real time, unobtrusively. Solutions that build brand buzz. Not only is it documenting and recording this one-of-a-kind event, it allows their mobile team to effortlessly record the images, post them instantly for any attendee to have digital access to for the purpose of spreading throughout social media, with the extra option of putting it and printing it then and there instantly into branded frames showing off the event. So you have instant fun, lasting impressions and brand building and buzz generating, all in a one-stop delivery solution by this team. So a crowd is forming for the main entertainment lining up. Call it a buzz, call it a high. The doors of perception in your mind are opening wide open to the new possibilities of what could be. You could see the glitter and the light, and out comes Miss Metaverse to introduce the entertainment, the queen of Avant Soul, and you notice they both have on some gold 001. This, filed by Pat McGrath out of New York City. She's considered by Vogue and other commentators as the most influential makeup artist in the world, who's filed this in connection with cosmetics, makeup, tools, personal care, and skin care products, fragrances, and hair care products, as well as retail store services. So you can see from these images, Pat McGrath had her way. She'd want you dipped in some of her new gold 001. Though she's the global artistic director for CoverGirl, it's her own standalone product with a limited edition run of 1,000. It's like a highly pigmented gold flake shadow with a gilded texture, malleable, that just spreads right on the touch of a finger. You don't even necessarily need the brushes. The packaging even advises the user it causes a heightened sense of confidence and a potential overdose of glamour. It's a one-off, revolutionary, highly malleable formula. You start to hear the sweet sounds of soul coming from the queen of Avant Soul. This is filed by a company called Avant Soul out of St. Louis in connection with live performances by a band or solo artists. This name really points to the lead singer, Candace Ivory, who's just finished the third part of a trilogy called The Path. Here's some older footage of her performing in Iceland. Check it out. And what a performance from the Queen of Avant Soul. It's time to wrap up the end of the conference with the last speaker with a message of We Are. This filed by a gentleman by the name of Ruben. He's filed in connection with apparel and books, AV recordings, and films featuring human behavior, personal improvement, relationship between countries, historical events, politics and political leaders, and wars. It's not an accident we see the word war within the image of We Are. This is not Ruben's first message. He's been at the tail end of a 10-year quest examining the meaning of powerful human, for he's a successful mountain climber reaching to the highest mountaintops across all the continents. He's an entrepreneur and motivational speaker and fitness expert. He's a former Marine, and above all defines himself by a mission and a vision to share his life experiences. The universal set of ideas aimed at self-actualization that he articulates through life-changing presentations such as this conference right here and now. It's his recipe for life and dreams, and one that's literally brought him to the top of the world and back. His success climbing the 7 summits, the highest mountain on each of the world's 7 continents, is set to culminate with an 8th and final climb in 2016 expedition to scale K2. But his adventures as a climber are just part of his fascinating story. The words from Drake said it best. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
Is that we go through our whole life and we go through these big experiences so we can do what? Share them. Share them.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Or feel free to leave any comments below. Please click on the subscribe button as we post 3 or 4 videos each week, and this is the best way to stay updated to the latest. And if you really love what we're doing, hit the share button, and a single click to Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media of choice, you can let friends know about what we're doing with this one-of-a-kind news source of original content that you cannot find anywhere else. Again, we thank you for your viewership, time, and support. Have a great day.